This is gonna suck. This sucks. Should I do the, thing again? Dang it, and it still uses up my ingredients! Man. I don't know. Could just do, like, damage up or something. Is what we can do. Sure, screw it. Whatever. So I need to be playing even better than I was. How would that one YIGA Blademaster die anyway? He wasn't even the one locked behind the gate. He was like one of the ones that was next to me. As soon as Hollow appears, supposed to rush back to that door. Yeah, I've heard that there was that, but those Hollows, I can also take them out in like 2 seconds once up there. It seems like 4 spawn. There was 2 that spawn in front of me and 2 that spawn behind the gate. But I can shred them like really quickly. So if I take out my mindset was just if I take out the 2 in front of me, I should be able to do that in like no time at all, and then rush back to the gate. I could try rushing back to the gate first and just hope that my friendos don't like die up front. But like if the game treated that as like a trigger to like you didn't, you know, rush back immediately, time for you to lose one of your friendos. I don't know. I thought I screwed that up for a second. I'm really glad I didn't. Okay. I do at least feel a little bit more confident with like the health department and whatnot, but I'll be on my merry way. Squizzy! Game feels like it might be lagging a little bit. Maybe. I felt slower for a second there. Maybe I'll target Mr. Thunder Wizrobe first. That might not actually be the best of ideas, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm doing it anyway, I suppose. Okay, maybe it was a good idea. The freezing messed with me a little bit there. So target Mr. Ice CHUCHU. You're next. You're next. No. Darn you. How dare. Ow. Darn you. So now ice, right? Yeah, it's the ice. Yep. Okay. Okay. Whoops, I meant to jump before that. Darn you. I got the weak point smashed anyway, despite majorly screwing up. Okay, time to go. Time to go. Gate is open. I'm gonna try looping around this way this time. Electric moblins have appeared. Stop. So rude. How about you don't? Be so dang mean. How about you don't? There's a video you shouldn't fight them since the door has a timer from your understanding. I'll try running straight back to the door in that case, rather than fighting the ones that are there and see how that potentially winds up differently. Dang it. Oh. Whoa. Did the CHUCHU force the weak point gauge for Mr. Silver Moblin? Wow, it did. I mean, I could have forced the weak point gauge with, you know, my combo 5 or 6 anyway. I think that's what they're technically called. I just call them, like, you know, 4 and 5 for, like, press Y 4 times into a strong attack, or press Y 5 times into strong attack. But apparently they're technically called, like, combo 5 and combo 6, because combo 1 is just pressing Y on its own. But I like categorizing things by like the number of times I press Y before it. So in my head, combo 1 is actually combo 0. That's just my weird way of looking at it. So when I'm calling things like 4 or 5, that's I just mean like the number of times I'm pressing Y before I press the strong attack button. Is what I mean there, even though it's not, you know, the actual way that people categorize set attacks in this game. I just have my own system, I guess. Oop. I've said it before, I'll say it again. One of the really charming things I find about this game is how Tiriko's always following Link. I like that. I do like that. Alright, so we'll go through here. The YIGA Blademaster seem to be losing a decent bit of health to like the regular enemies. Maybe I've been focusing too much on the bigger enemies and not focusing enough on taking out like the regular crowd control kind of stuff. Maybe that's where my big issue also lies. It's just thinking that they can deal with the bokoblins themselves while they can't. Maybe. Maybe that's the mistake I'm making here. I don't know. I don't know. So maybe I'll try taking out some of these bokoblins then. I'll take that wood. I think I need wood for things anyway. Like, it wasn't the one back here that fell anyway. It was one of the ones up front. So maybe they're just losing too much health to I'm missing a quarter of a heart, and that's why I don't have Master Sword beams. Unbelievable. Okay, well. Malice Moblin has appeared, and you've appeared right there. So I'll take you out before you can, maybe I'll even do this, because even if I can avoid your attacks, it doesn't mean my friendo's over here that I need to protect will. So I'll just force your weak point gauge with the easy way out like that, and then do this. Just to play on, like, the super safe side is what I'm thinking here. Silver Moblin has appeared, and now is when it's going to lock me behind the gate, right? Yeah, here it goes. So here's this guy. Hopefully he has a decent bit of health, because I'm going to be coming back for him. Will be the thing. In the meantime, I will try to take out more of the crowd now, is what I will do. Because I am starting to be worried. And my controller battery's low. Good. Nice to see. This is not a good time, game. Not a good time for something completely out of your control, game, to be doing stuff. Are you just sniping him from the other side? I guess there was another path that I didn't take. I thought that was like a dead end over there, and they were just sniping from there. That would have been pretty funny. Can I do this before you attack? Wow, guess you're dead now. See ya. See you later, Mr. Ice Moblin. The regular Moblin is making his way towards the dude behind the gate. Alright, you're dead now. Your fate is already sealed. You just don't know it yet. Here we go. And I'll actually try to take out the Bokoblins then. So the hollows are about to appear now, I believe. In like a hot second. I think once I start crossing the bridge, then I'll hightail it back to the also appeared. I'm hightailing it back now. I'm going back now to the gate. This is what I'm doing. So apparently it should open now. Defeat the hollows. Let's just hope that the squad up front there can deal with it. And I'll be right back as soon as I can. I promise you. I promise I'll be back very soon. The gate is not opening! The gate is opened! Okay. I am worried about Mr. Dudo over here. Okay. Okay. Well, don't even have to weak point smash the hollow Dudo. So hopefully it's just this Silver Moblin over here. Oh, my allies follow me. I don't have to worry about them up there because they follow me. Oh, that's actually a big relief. That's actually really good news. I was worried that they were going to keep trying to like press forward is what I was concerned about. And, you know, fighting the hollows over here. But they actually follow me if I backtrack. Oh, that is such a relief. Oh, that is really good. There's a chest here. That is really great news. Open it up, please. There we go. Stone Smasher, huh? Like the hollows are starting to make their way over here. Good thing the Master Sword just freaking destroys these dudos. The Blade of Evil's Bane, after all. You get Blade Masters fighting a difficult battle. Right here? Which one? You? Did I defeat the, I don't even know. But there's no more over here, I guess. So, I'm doing this. Defeat the hollow. I'm working on it. Struggling in battle right there. I thought I saved you already. Into the targeted position alongside Suga. Hold on. Fine, I'll deal with the regular crowd as well. How are you struggling over here? How? What are you struggling with? Okay, we should be fine, right? How many Yiga Blade Masters are there? Anyway, there's Master Koga, Suga, and like 3 Blade Masters, it looks like, that I need to escort. The element on the ground is just reminding me I should really use my elemental rods if I feel the need to. And I feel the need to... Just kidding, I actually don't feel the need to right now because I can do that instead. Okay. Can I hit the head though? Come on! Guess I didn't need to. Because yeah, this Lynel kind of scares me in terms of the damage he can do to my my friendos. So I'm just going to eliminate said risk by doing this, I think. Yeah, this seems like a good situation to use my rods. Goodbye, Mr. Lynel. Wait, Yiga Captain's fighting a difficult battle. What? What? There's a dude stuck over here. No, I swear if you flee. How? When did this happen? I thought they were all following me. How about you don't? Oh my good gracious. How did this happen anyway? This is high stress stuff. Okay, you good? You good now, my guy? Well, I just missed those bokoblins. But that's fine. Okay. They should hopefully be good. I hope. Take out some of the Lizalfos on the way just in case. But my higher priority is now going to be on this group that is now advancing without me. They weren't before, but now they are. So... Dang it. Well, no more full health for me. No more full health for me. Well, I'm just gonna do this because you are damaging my allies. You are damaging my allies, and I do not like it. Boobity bop. Guess I should have used ice on the LYNEL because I replenished it right here. WINDBLIGHT and THUNDERBLIGHT Ganon have appeared. So, wait. WINDBLIGHT and THUNDERBLIGHT, did you just say? Because wasn't it WaterBlight that I defeated that, like, ended the mission? Head for the targeted position. Because I'm pretty sure I need to defeat, like, dang it, I mistimed that. All of them to, all 4 of them to get the other memory. I need all my allies alive. And, whoops, way too many Y presses there. Boobity bop. Okay. Head for the targeted position. So I need to take out the blights before getting there. So I think 2 more blights appear when I get there. Being FIREBLIGHT and WaterBlight. Because I think it was WINDBLIGHT and THUNDERBLIGHT that appeared. First and foremost. Let's take out some of these moblins so they don't give my allies trouble. Thank goodness you yelled like that. That gave me the opening to take you out in one fell swoop. So that works out really great for me, actually. So I need to go, like, up these other ways. First and foremost. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. So I need to face the blights here once again. Okay, hopefully this, oh! Okay, well. Okay. Can't quite target the eye, but I didn't need to. Luckily. They're heading for the targeted position, which is a little bit worrisome. If the other blights appear and, start being mean to them and stuff. Okay. Good thing I can shred the blights, but will it be fast enough? Will it be fast enough is the real question. There's WINDBLIGHT down. So now I believe it's THUNDERBLIGHT, the freaking bane of my existence over here. Oh, did they make it out? Or are they just... I think they're just blocked by, like, the yellow icon on the map. I think is what it is. They might not be in the clear. Thank goodness I got a soup ladle just now. Okay, let's skedaddle on through here. I need to take out Mr... Yep, there you are. Mr. THUNDERBLIGHT. How do you parry again? With Link? Like that. Okay. Just keeping that in mind. In case I need to do that. Time to delete Mr. THUNDERBLIGHT. The blights are so much more colorful in Age of Calamity than they are in Breath of the Wild. It's crazy. Imagine if they were this colorful and crazy. And powerful in Breath of the Wild. Like... They're much more powerful in this game than Breath of the Wild, but you're also much more powerful in combat in this game than Breath of the Wild anyway, so it balances out, I guess. Come on, can I hit the eye? Darn you. Well, I'm out of here. See ya. Guess I didn't need a parry after all. Also, coming through Lizalfos. See you later. Whee! I didn't get any KOs off that. I need Octorok trophies. That's still a thing I need, especially after I lost the last handful. Any more Octoroks over here? Nope. Big sad. So it didn't say that anybody fled, right? FIREBLIGHT Ganon, WaterBlight Ganon appeared. Okay. So they only appear when I get over here. Good. So I need to prioritize, bring it down to a 1v1 is what I need to do. Because as long as I am focusing on one and the other's out to do whatever it wants, it can potentially take out my allies, you know? Wait, is WaterBlight in the other position of the map? You can now play as Suga. Oh! So I did the things, and I got so flustered that I did bombs instead of stasis. WaterBlight Ganon has begun an assault. So the final playable freaking darn you! Suga, huh? Swords of Ferocity. Suga School of Swordsmanship, Unseen Counter Stance. Counter with Unseeing activated. Counters get consecutively stronger. Heck yeah! I appreciate the heads up with the Googling there, Hawks. Can activate Unseeing in the middle of a combo and then continue the combo. I am still worried about, like, letting an ally flee by accident, so I'm actually still gonna keep playing Link to just delete Water Blight with a moveset that I'm confident with, because I'm worried that if I play as Suga against Water Blight, one of the random captains is gonna go down while I'm not paying attention. Like, knowing my luck, that's what's gonna happen. So I'm just gonna delete Water Blight as soon as possible to still get all of these memories done. So maybe there's like 2 different versions of the cutscenes after this, because we had the cutscene before that, you know, basically had Suga die. But maybe now we get like a alternative cutscene that has him alive? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. That I can go no further. Let's see what happens here in a second. Big stretch from the Dogi and then pause over her ears. Yiga Clan's retreat. Okay. Did that one in just 12 minutes that time. Just under 12 minutes. Nice. Imagine me actually... Dang, I wanted to turn on my camera and show how much rupees I had, but misplaced my thing. Yeah, I didn't use a Shikaroon counter against a Blight Ganon this time, but I did it on my previous attempt, so it doesn't matter. Look at all the more weapons I got again. Oh, man. So is the cutscene gonna be any different by chance? Maybe. Got a whole bunch of things for the memory quests. Nice. Hold on, let's see the cutscene. If it even plays it again. It might not. I think it's just gonna bring me back to the overworld, isn't it? Maybe there's no alternative cutscene. Yeah, so maybe Suga doesn't like canonically live there. Canonically he dies, but just for the sake of gameplay and whatnot, you get to unlock him, I guess. Suga, right hand of the inverted eye, the leading figure and devoted soldier of the Yiga clan. He tends to the pressing organizational duties of his clan in Master Koga's stead. I'm glad that he could be alive at Adam, especially after I was hit in the fields the last time we did that, the chapter, you know? And seeing him fall there after Master Koga offered him that banana as a kiddo, you know? Alright, there we go. Suga things. Okay, gallery has been updated. Info. Oh yeah, so, let's see here. So yeah, there's Pura and Robbie as like unplayable characters, but then Pura and Robbie as a playable character where they're both together. And Suga. Interesting. Interesting. So I believe we now have every playable character in this game, except for like one that you get for like basically 100%ing the game, which I don't know if we're ever going to get, is the thing. Man, it is so hard to tell Master Koga and Suga's icons apart. Look at this. This is ridiculous. So I guess there's one more playable character. The secret DLC 2 character. Heck yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, I believe this is now every playable character in the game, except for a freaking one for basically 100% in the game. I'm pretty sure it's just 100% in the game. Like, I can look it up here real quick. Age of Calamity, all playable characters. Like, this, I guess I don't care too much about spoiling, since I don't know if we're ever going to 100% it. You can play as Calamity Ganon himself if you 100% the game, I'm fairly certain. In his, like, main game final boss kind of anthropomorphic form, essentially, is what it is. So, let's see here. I think my computer might crash. Everything's slowing down. No? Okay. But yeah. Yeah, I'll play as Suga to give him a run. I'm just making sure I have everybody. Is what I'm doing here. So let's see here. So yeah, there's like the whole list of characters that you would get just by like playing the main base game, and we have all of them. I unlocked the Great Fairies as a secret character because I did the stuff related to that. Every playable mission from the base game, including all side challenges. Okay, I knew that it was like something that was close to 100% in the game, but not quite, so I guess it doesn't include all quests. I didn't quite remember it off the top of my head, so that's what it is. Also, hello, Sephiroth. Sephiroth. Is that just... I don't even know. I just thought Sephiroth from seeing that at first. There's Monk Maz Koshia that we also have from, like, completing challenges. We got Terako from completing the post-game. And yeah, then there's Calamity Ganon as like the final thingamabob. Heck yeah, Sephiroth, there you go. So actually based around Sephiroth in that case, it seems like. Yeah, so unless I basically 100% the game, we have all the playable characters now. So, like, from this point onward, I guess the game will essentially just become the kind of thing that I play if I feel like it. But for, like, everything that I want to, like, specifically cover playthrough-wise, we're done. We're basically done. EX Endless Perseverance. Suga was spotted trying to carry a huge amount of resources all by himself. He declined help, insisting this was part of his training regimen. But perhaps there's still a way to help him. Yeah, give him the things. Give him the stuff and junk.
Anything for Master Koga.
Anything for Master Koga. With the provided items, Suga was able to carry his resource. Fine, I'll change out my freaking controller. Chill. Fine, I'm pretty sure I have a controller. I'm sorry, silly doggy. Sorry. Oh, I think one of the chairs my legs hit her. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Jesse. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I moved my chair back and one of the legs hit her. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jesse. I feel bad now. Okay, I swapped out my Pro controller. But yeah, with the provided item, Suga was able to carry his resources in half the time, but that just meant he carried twice as much. Suga's reserve of perseverance knows no end. But yeah, so his general thing is, I'll read up on it when we actually get into the thingamabob. I don't have the Lizalfo stuff for that. Do I have any other Suga things? There's things over here. Special attack gauge. I prioritize bonus combos. EX's shocking run. Suga often runs in Gerudo Desert to maintain his physical prowess. However, he's become agitated by the frequent hindrances of electric Lizalfos. Well, a good thing we've taken out plenty of them and whatnot. Or we have the materials to do that. Suga was grateful to no longer have to concern himself with electric Lizalfos. Thanks to the anti-electric preparations, these once occasional runs have now become part of his daily routine. Nice. So let's see here. Special attack gauge. The right hand strikes again. YIGA clan members are under attack by a Molduga in Gerudo Desert. Master Koga and Suga rush to the rescue as soon as they hear the news. But will they be able to withstand the heat? Sure they will, with this stuff right here.
I still have much to learn.
The YIGA clan members were rescued. Master Koga rested through most of the battle, but seeing his valiant form and Suga's brave display was enough to leave everyone humbled and inspired. What else could be flashing, huh? I still need these stupid Octorok trophies. 3 more! Darn you! Darn you, game. Just 3 more. Yeah, it's a good thing I did Suga's stuff first, because I guess the stuff that was flashing before is no longer flashing. I swear this was flashing, right? That's a bonus combo for Sidon. It needs Lizalfos trophies. I do like bonus combos. It is, like, my highest priority thing to fill out on the map after all. So let's see here. Where's the Suga thingamabob? Suga's training. Here it is. Main enemies and its other YIGA clan thingamabobs. Recommended level 53. We are that. I'll bring the EXP stuff.
This smells quite promising.
This smells quite promising.
Exquisite.
Exquisite. It is indeed, isn't it? Let's go. Alright. Our final playable character. Unless the day comes that I ever basically 100% this game. Which, who knows? Maybe it'll happen if, like, both this and Breath of the Wild will just be games that I hop into if I feel like hopping into on the side. But I'm no longer gonna have, like, any obligation to, like, get through them for the sake of covering stuff that is yet to be covered. Like, the playthrough will be done with this, is what will happen. Suga, Unseeing counterattacks go stronger with each consecutive success. You can use Unseeing in the middle of a combo and then continue the combo afterward. At first I thought it said continue the wombo afterwards. You have to continue the wombo combo. So let's see here. Defeat many training opponents. So we have the Swords of Ferocity. I can do up to 4 Ys into X. Suga School of Swordsmanship, Unseeing Counter Stance. Counter with Unseeing activated. Counters get consecutively stronger. You can activate Unseeing in the middle of a combo and then continue the combo. So this is Unseeing, apparently. Defeat many training opponents before the time runs out. So our basic string, Unseeing Counter Stance. That's our basic string that we have right now. So Y, X. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool. What's just basic X?
Be still.
Be still. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Okay, weak point smash. Oh. Magnificent Suga. So let's see here. 1, 2. Oh, so okay, so we've got like a dash with that. I mean, a lot of characters have a dash with the, whoops. With the 1, 2 thingamabob. Interesting. So you said I can press ZR in the middle of a combo. Counter with unseen activated counters get consecutively stronger. So do I do that if I think that I'm about to be hit? Is that like a panic button that I can do? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Interesting. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Interesting. So that's as far as that goes. It's just the 2 slashes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting. Interesting. So that might be good for like whittling down weak point gauges. Might well be. Huh. Yeah, I don't think I need to worry too much about the little grunts hitting me per se. I wumbo, you wumbo, she be wumbo. Not wumbo, but wombo. The wombo combo is what you gotta do. That ain't Falco. Boop. Bam. All right, let's see the special. Let's see here.
Be prepared.
Whoa, whoa.
If I must.
Whoa, I like it. I really like it. I quite like that. Yeah, so there's no point in doing that unless I'm gonna be attacked. So I can just like spam attack and then ooh, ooh, oh. I feel like Suga's one of those characters that might just become one of my new favorite characters to play. If I can just be in the middle of any combo and just hit ZR like as a panic button when I know I'm about to be attacked, ooh, that'll be nice. It looks like successfully doing that put a thing in the top left. Like one of my 3 things is there now. But what does it mean? But what does it mean? What happens when I get 3 of them? What happens if I press ZR right now? Nothing. Can I like spend them if I get 3?
No match for me.
What happens if I build up to 3? Now I want to know. Now I want to know, you know? Now I must know these things. What's in the box? Crystal EX also makes his normal stronger. Nice. Very nice sounding. I'm liking the feel of him. Bonk. It's like the most over-the-top kind of like anime style of, you know, sheathing a sword and, you know, attacks come out kind of thing. I love it. It's great.
Be still.
Okay. Okay, I can cancel that out. Nice. I was gonna see if I could actually, you know, leave him be for a second and actually get some more counters if I build up to 3. Can't see it through the mouth is agape right now. Do nearly double damage. Huh. I assume that might be like a temporary thing that like wears off. It sounds spicy spice. Also, so his dash is like this. His walk is like menacing. Pulling that off is a thing. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull it off in this battle, which is just mostly just random grunts. Does not wear off. What? That's so freaking broken. That. But if you get hit, you'll lose your stacks. Oh, so there is a way. I like the sound of it. I very much like the sound of it. So basically, it tells you play well. So even if I get hit now, I'll lose like the 1 stack I have. Hold on. Interesting. Interesting. I like it. So it rewards you for playing well. And then it takes away said reward if you start screwing up and whatnot.
Be still.
Well, I screwed that up real bad. Can I flurry brush that? Nope. Hold on. Hold on here. Interesting. That seems to force the weak point gauge. Okay. Ow, but someone else immediately hit me after, though. Huh. I'm very intrigued. I am very quite intrigued. No life to Bosa, then you unlock Suga, and Suga ended up the first character with a level 50 weapon. I've been freaking no life in one-handed Link, just because of, like, the crazy stuff that you can pull off with forcing weak point gauges into the mid-air bow to destroy weak point gauges. I got addicted to it. I feel like it's An addiction I'm never going to get over, quite frankly, but
Be still.
boop, cancel that out for some regular attacks. I do like this playstyle. I very much like this character. This is very neat. Menacing. As expected, Master Koga's right hand, an inspiration to us all. I like this character. I do very much like this character, I must say. That was indeed fun. But yeah, you'll like Suga then. It certainly seems like it. Like, because from what I could tell during that, if you counter, it forces the weak point gauge, right? From what I saw. So it's like, Link would be my aggressive forcing weak point gauge character. Suga would be my aggressive anyway, but also capitalizing off of, you know, any attack kind of force weak point gauge. Instead of, you know, waiting for the ones that specifically reveal the weak point gauge. Any attack, do it at the right time, and then force. That's interesting. His final strong also forces weak point gauge. I've found that to be the case with like a lot of characters, where it's like their final strong will force weak point gauge. Something that I didn't give them enough credit for after I discovered it with Link first. But, you know, his second last strong also forces the weak point gauge, interestingly enough, if you hold like the extended version. It was after I discovered that with Link that I started getting addicted to one-handed Link, but it was only like later that I started realizing that like, oh, more characters can do this. Maybe not quite as well, but still pretty good and whatnot. Yeah, I need a lot of trophies for things. Of course I do. Yeah, I'll absolutely assign that to Censor for if the day comes that I, you know, come back to stuff here and whatnot. Absolutely do that. Prioritize Suga's bonus combos. But can also force weak point gauge at times. Fun mixing that in here and there. Yeah, if you headshot enemies to force the weak point gauge. I actually made a whole guide on this on YouTube a while back. I made a whole Link one-handed guide on like the various different strings that you can do to cycle through weak point gauges in one fell swoop with like a combination of your attacks at force weak point gauge, mid-air bow, and stasis as a crazy combination to take out like almost any enemy's weak point gauge in one fell swoop. I was addicted to it. Is the only Age of Calamity guide I've ever made. I don't really do game guides anymore. Impo was like my second most go-to a lot of the time for like my main playthrough here. My goodness, the clones were absolutely insane. The attack of the clones. You don't even have to do all that crazy of combos. Just get your clones out there and then just like spam regular attack and dash and then spam regular attack and dash and so on and so forth. There's a thing here I didn't even notice it until now. Suga is planning for mid-winter training in the Gerudo Highlands. You suggested items to keep him warm, but he requested items to make him colder. You have a cool idea along those lines. Impa is like how to make the game lag and break the universe 101. I love it. Steam rose off of Suga's body as he trained in extreme cold conditions. The chill honed his mind until it was sharp as a razor, allowing him to focus and whip back into peak condition. Impa to me is a perfect example of like feeling like this game is overambitious for the Switch. But there's that. Alright, I think that's all the things that I can freaking redeem right now. So, with that, our playthrough of Age of Calamity plus its 2 DLCs is basically done now. We are now done with Age of Calamity. We're now done with Breath of the Wild too, technically, but I come back and play that from time to time to hopefully get through all shrines before freaking Breath of the Wild sequel releases. And just because it's fun to abuse all the glitches in Breath of the Wild and whatnot. But, for all intents and purposes, Age of Calamity is now done. I can remove it from the stream schedule. It'll now go with Breath of the Wild on the shelf in my mind that's like, I can play it if I feel like it, but, you know, if we have other ongoing games, the other ongoing games are going to be the higher priority. Will be the thing. Always prioritize the other ongoing games, because, like, in terms of, like, story content and whatnot, there's really no new content really much to showcase in this much anyway, except for, like, you know, the last character, I guess, but, you know, is it really worth doing however many more episodes it's gonna take to get there? Who knows? I'll come back to it if I'm feeling spicy, just like Breath of the Wild, but until that day comes, I'm sure that day will come eventually, but until it comes, I'm gonna head out of here for now. I'm gonna go get some sleep. It's getting late. I do feel nice about this being finished off before the release of freaking Pokemon at the end of this week, so I'll have one less thing on my game schedule to worry about, so that's nice. This is a bit of a relief, quite frankly. So with that, thanks all who stopped by and hung out. And I'm going to head out of here now and go past a hail out. I think is what I will do. Congrats on finishing it. Have a fantastic night. I appreciate it, Hawks. It's been a over 1 year journey, considering this game released, you know, a year ago. Over a year later, and now we are done with Age of Calamity, because of its DLC and whatnot. But yeah, so, until next time, take care all, and see ya.